Yes, brothers and sisters. I hope everybody is fine and dandy. I'm off work today. I've got a podcast with Liam and Matilda Wilson, the bare knuckle couple. They're over from Sweden, seeing some family in Merseyside. So I'm back in the studio doing a podcast. It's been a little while. I'm looking forward to doing it. Great people. And me and Liam are going to have a few rounds lights barring as well. Might make some good content. Right. Before the flames go out completely on this little Brett May situation that we've got going on here online, I thought I'd come on and say a few things. Now, anybody who's clicked on this video because they've seen Brett May's name in the title and they've come on thinking I'm going to disrespect him or insult him or anything like that, they're wrong. They are wrong. Two reasons, really. The first reason is, as I said, I'm done disrespecting people, doing back and forwards, making videos of that nature. I'm just done. I've got no interest in it anymore. The drama, it bores me now. I've seen it all before. Everything. The second reason is, last time I disrespected Brett May, he made a video about the woman I love, calling her all kinds of stuff and, going after an innocent woman who has nothing to do with nothing. Like, now, I'm not playing them games, mate. You see, a lot of people online, they don't really know me as a person. They don't know anything about us. They're free to speculate and they know what is out there, which is fine. You see, I'm the type of person, if I see a video of somebody disrespecting the woman I love for no reason whatsoever and bringing her into it and involving something that's simply got nothing to do with her whilst insulting her in the same breath, what do you think I'm going to do? The first thing I'm going to do, like that second, is get in touch with that person and say, let's have a straightener. Or I would have got in touch with him immediately if I wasn't blocked on Instagram. So Paul was speaking to him sort of civilly at the time, I suppose, and I said, tell him to unblock me. He unblocked us. I sent him a couple of messages. We ended up on the phone. All the voicemails are that and there in my inbox. I'm not going to upload them. That would be distasteful. Anyone that wanted to see them in private, I don't mind showing them. I said to Brett May, let's sort of straighten it out. You've crossed the line. I'll come to you. I've got gyms up and down this land. We can sort of straighten a fair play. That's all I want. And his answer was, I thought Paul told you, I didn't really mean to bother you. I was only trying to build a fight between me and you in the BKFC. I heard you and Paul were going to fight at cruiserweight and I want some of that action. I want in on that. Let's do some numbers. Let's make some money. I'm like, Brett, there's 6.5 stone between me and you. How are we ever going to fight in the BKFC? Oh, well, I thought you were going to make cruiserweight to fight Paul. I'll never be a cruiserweight. The heaviest I've ever been is 195 pounds, and that was after a week's all-inclusive. I don't even cut weight to make light heavyweight. I cut 1.5 pounds last time, which isn't a cut really, is it? It's a trip to the toilet. I don't cut weight. I know I should. Could be a middleweight. I could probably make welterweight. So I simply got that off the table and says it was never going to happen on the BKFC. I says, I've got a better idea. I'll come to Doncaster in the morning with 3 rough lads from round here. And all I'm wanting is fair play. You promise me fair play, I'll come to Doncaster in the morning. I'll ring you when I'm there, tell me where to go. You want to video it, you want to put it on your channel, you want to do what you want, that's up to you. This is personal. I was told that would be a bad idea, turning up unannounced. And I get it, because I don't run about in a gang. I've got solid, diehard mates who I can always call on. I don't run about in no gang, mate. I never have done. And I get it, going to another town or city with a car full of lads looking for a fight technically, could be more trouble than it's worth. And I got it. I get it. But we couldn't get the straightener over the line, not through lack of trying on my end. But it's like, look, if we can't get the straightener over the line, take them videos down that you spoke about the woman I love, and I said, keep the videos up about me. Say what you want about me and my past and what I've done and me and my mother. That's fine. Take that one down of Alice. He said, nah, if we can't fight in the BKFC, I'll just take them all down. I was only trying to make a fight. So I said, right, sound, and that was the end of it. Now, I know a number of people that run about in gangs, proper gangs, not people from round here, of course, and none of them will have straighteners. Why take the chance? Why take a chance in a straightener against somebody 6.5 stone lighter than you? And see when I've got a reason in my heart that I can get some passion behind, like somebody talking about my woman, I will be a very difficult man to beat in a straightener. Fair play. I'm telling you now, I don't care who I face. And that's how it is. That's as simple as that, because that's the type of person I am. I'll meet up and have a straightener with anyone if I've got the right reason, because I believe in the good old-fashioned straightener. Call me crazy in today's mollycoddled little world that we live in. A straightener. We're British. We're the working class man. The straightener's been the way that we've solved things for hundreds of thousands of years. That's how it's done. Have a punch up. But like I say, some people they're not interested. These gang lot and that, especially the lads I know, they wouldn't take a chance in a straightener. Why would you? These lads have probably got a lot of money shifting back and forward, grafting and doing whatever they're doing. I don't know what Brett's up to. It's none of my business. But the lads I know are grafters. They wouldn't take a chance in a straightener. They'll just turn up mob-handed, take care of the situation, take care of business and get out of there. That's how they stay on top. They're not interested in straighteners. And that's the separation between me and Brett. I don't run about in no gang. I'm a man on my own. Give us a reason that I can get some passion behind, and I'll fight anyone, and I mean anywhere. I'll come down with a fair play, man, wraps and a gum shield, and I'll come to your own backyard and I'll fight you if you want to cross the line with me and someone I love. That's just how I am. Now, like I say, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I can half see what the lad's trying to do. He's building numbers on YouTube and he's trying his best to play the game. I don't think he's very good at it. He's doing his numbers, he's doing his views. If he's making money off his channel, fair play to him. If he can sort a big fight on a big platform with somebody, fair play to him. That's the world we live in. If you can make a lot of noise, if you can rub a lot of people up the wrong way online, you could stand to make some money. But it's not what I'm about. I'm not about crossing the line with nobody and going into people's family and that. It's just not me. I wouldn't dare do that for a click or a view. Like I say, everybody's different. Everybody has their own way of handling things. Different areas across the country handle things differently. Different levels of people in society, different, whether you're in a gang or whether you're not. Everybody handles things differently. The way I handle things and the way I know to handle things and the way I've handled things so often throughout my life is having a straightener with someone. Now, that's just how it is. Now looking at it, I think it's a shame that the BKFC don't want Brett on there. I can understand why they don't. They don't need him. But it would have been a good spectacle to watch. The build-up and everything would have been good because it got really personal between him and Paul. And it would have done good numbers. My opinion is Paul flattens him easily in a minute. And I think that's how the fight would go. In a fair play stand-up straightener, no problem. And for whatever it's worth, I beat Brett May in a straightener every single time. 10 times out of 10 because of what he said about me woman. I think I beat him anyway. It would fair play, of course. I wouldn't fancy my chances with Brett May in an all-in straightener. Why would I? I'm giving 6.5 stone away. An all-in, street fight. Because I know my place. I'm knee divvy. And that's all I wanted to say on the situation. I think I've gone on enough. 10 minutes. I hope everyone has a beautiful, blessed day. Go out and be the best person you can be. How about just going out and doing a random act of kindness for somebody, some stranger? Go out and show some care towards your fellow man today. How's that? Ta-ra for now, people. Big love.